Oh my goodness. That's such a good question.
Wow. If I could talk to one person for the last time.
That's a good question.
I gotta think on that.
If I was in a room with everyone I've ever met and I could talk to one person one last time. Such a difficult question, right?
My first initial thought was obviously my partner, Shar.
Oh, my partner, Emerson. They were just in here. I would talk to them.
Oh, geez, probably my sister Karen. Yeah, Karen and I got along tremendously well. She was kind of an outlier like me.
I don't know. I think probably my mom. I don't know. I think my mom would probably be that answer.
I'm gonna say my mom. She's always been there for me, and I love her, and I feel like she would just know the right words to say.
I wouldn't talk to them because they can't talk, but I would talk to my childhood dog. She recently passed away, it was last spring, so it's been about a year, and I would just love to spend an hour with her.
If everybody was in the room, I would choose probably my grandfather. He hasn't passed yet, but he's getting older. And there was a few times this past year where he had a lot of health issues and he was in and out of the hospital.
It's like my mom and dad have both passed, so I have to pick one, and that doesn't seem fair, right? God, I could cry right now. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I could also say maybe like my grandparent that just passed recently, just to say like goodbye one more time, I think.
She lived out of state for a number of years, so the last she lived was in Pittsburgh before she passed away. And I never got around to seeing her. I never got down there to see her.
With my mom, it's just different because she's my mom and she's just always been someone I could really talk to, and just very loving and just always has something to talk about with her, and that's always been a nice factor.
Well, I would want to talk to my mom or dad, right? You know, they both have graduated this world, and oh shit. And like, I feel like I wouldn't be me if they weren't them. You know what I mean? Like, they made me, literally made me, you know?
I've never known a love as pure as Emerson's, and it is just incredible to be with them and just share a space with them. I can't replace that feeling. So they're everything. They're the sun.
Sitting at the dining room table listening to Joe Jackson. And she told me, she's like, wow, you're going old school. And I was like, well, I thought you liked Joe Jackson. She says, I love Joe Jackson. So we always hit it off. But that was a good memory. Just sitting there talking before she left town and went back to Pittsburgh. I think it was the last time I saw her. Yeah, actually, it was.